we are in bondage. And one of the things that Dr. Sories mentioned, usually how we handle our spiritual, when we have a situation in our lives, it's the same way we handle our money. So that's what makes it a spiritual problem, because everything follows the same pattern. But for those of you who are wondering how we got started, after Pastor came back with so much momentum and he was so excited about the program that we joined in. And the literature, the materials that Dr. Sories and his team has prepared, it will take you step by step to implementation of the program. There are 12 strategies, and the first one is admit the problem. And if we can't admit that we have a problem, we can't solve it. So that was very detailed. Each lesson is 12 strategies. It's broken up into 4 areas, and we implement it. We follow the guideline. They have materials that, like a teacher guide, that tell you step by step what to do. But in addition to all the resources that are provided, the book and the workbook, you must use them together in order for the people that's in the class to reach the full benefit. Then Dr. Sories has a video presentation that coincides with every lesson. So in addition to Linda and I teaching, we have an opportunity to bring him into the class each and every week. And he will highlight what the focus is for that chapter. And so we have people that have given extra exciting testimonies of how they've come out of debt. We've made financial changes in our lives as well. So with the book and the material, all you have to do is go back and present it to your congregation. Somebody, God is going to raise up somebody in your church to take the leadership and implement the program. It is too much for the pastor to handle himself. The team of people working with you will help you to implement the program. So the book, Breaking Free from Financial Slavery, and when you look at the civil rights movement and how we transition over the years, right now our people are in a crisis. Finances they want to do, but they do not have all the means to do it. And sometimes, like the gentleman, pastor, I don't remember your name, said, they have the resources, but it's just repositioning everything and learning what you have, how to admit your problem, how to address your problem, and to work your way all the way up to financial freedom. So I'm going to let my co-worker, my co-partner, Linda, come, and she will speak to you about the program and how we're going about implementation.
Good evening. Like Betty said, my name is Linda Jennings, and I am one of the 4 trainers for the dfree program, and we have thoroughly enjoyed our time together as participants in the class and as trainers. And I have a story that I'd like to share. When our pastor first came back, and he talked about dfree, he talked about the ways that we could change our spending habits and just little practical things that we could do on a daily basis. The first thing I did was check my cable, and when I reassessed it and downsized it, it saved us $120 a month on just the cable bill. And from there, went to other things like credit cards, and I'll talk about that later. But first of all, I just want to give our pastor a real shout out, I'll say, for the guidance that he has given us in this program. And when he came back, he was really enthusiastic about it, and he made sure that we bought into his ideas about the program. And we do start our 3rd class on this Sunday, and during the 90 minutes, we try to shed a practical and biblical light on the freedom that comes with unlocking the handcuffs of debt. And this class enables us to create an awareness to our participants of how debt keeps us in financial bondage. And that's what everybody here today is saying. So we know that we're all on one accord when we talk about we're in financial bondage. And our goal is to encourage the participants to embrace the principles of of the dfree class so that they can use these in their daily lives, which will allow them to become debt-free, free from delinquency, and free from deficits. So overall, the class has really helped. We have people who have attended the class to come up in just a general conversation and share their experiences of how they feel, because now that they have paid off credit cards and they have used other means to reduce their financial debt. So it's really been a great experience, and we just want to make sure that we continue, because it is a journey. It's not just that you can take the class and this is it. You have to continuously work on strategies that the class gives so that you can continue to just chisel away at that debt that you have. And it also, the main thing, it teaches us to be good stewards of the resources that God has entrusted us with. And we're very proud of that. And that's our main goal, is to make sure that we're good stewardships of what God has given us. And to just let God know that we appreciate him for our gifts. And we do use our gifts and talents to teach our classes and teach each other, actually, because I think that we learn along with the participants. So I thank our pastor, I thank Dr. Soares for introducing this to our community, because we do, debt has really impacted individuals' lives and our communities, which our communities is something that we have to reclaim.